Shalando. Welcome back to the new live stream भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल। गेन बहुत ज्यादा है क्या? जो देख रहा है तो लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को। हेलो ब्रो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो भाई? क्या हाल चाल बदर हंसी? हंसी का फंडी। कैसे हो भाई? क्या हाल चाल? तुम ऑल सलाम ऑर्डिनरी। आड़ा भाई, तुम हावड़ा से हो क्या? यस, हावड़ा से हो, हावड़ा से। तुम कहाँ से हो? ऑर्डिनरी। आड़ा से मैं कहाँ से हो तुम हावड़ा के? आड़ा कहाँ पे रहते हो तुम? कल का मैच देखा पुर्तगाल वाला सुबह? डॉन बॉस्को को जानते हो? डॉन बॉस्को को तो बहुत होते हैं भाई, डॉन बॉस्को को बहुत है। इधर तो डॉन बॉस्को को बहुत है भाई, भट्टनगर में है, बहुत सा जगह पे है। तुम कहाँ से रहते हो? डॉन बॉस्को कहाँ पे, मतलब मेन एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन बताओ। अरे, हाँ, रंगोली के सामने जो 5 मिनट रंगोली मॉल, अच्छा रंगोली मॉल के उधर है। तो ज़्यादा दूर भी नहीं है, बेलूर में तो है। हेलो ब्रदर, क्या हाल चाल सम्राट? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम भाई। भाई सुन, तो मैंने सुना है तेरे को बिग टाइम का फिलिप लाम मिला है, तो चल अकाउंट से रिवाइव करने के लिए। तो भाई सुबह वाला मैच तो बढ़िया हुआ, बट खराब लगा क्रोएशिया के लिए। बेसिकली हाँ, वो तो है, वो मद्रिद ब्लड थोड़ा सा खराब लगा। वो उसका भी आखिरी मैच था। मेरी आईडिया रिव्यू कर दो। हाँ जरूर बताओ, आईडिया बताओ, रिव्यू कर देते हैं। नीतान 6859। ये है ना तुम्हारी आईडी? नया काका मिला है, डामी रनर वाला। क्विक काउंटर खेलते हो भाई? मैं तो सच में बता रहा हूँ, क्विक काउंटर तुम्हें मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़िया आता है तो तभी खेलो, वरना मैं तो सजेशन दूंगा कि ये जो फ्रांस वाला ये है, वो खेलो, लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर खेलो, क्योंकि हाँ इसमें क्विक काउंटर में बहुत हाई प्रेस डिफेंस होता है भाई। एक एक लॉन्ग पास में तुम्हारा डिफेंस का धागा खुल जाएगा। भाई मुझे कुछ ठीक तो ये सब का नॉलेज नहीं है। मैं सच बता रहा हूँ तो मैं तो कहता हूँ 1500 कॉइन इकट्ठा करो, इकट्ठा करके ये वाला जो डेस चैम्प है, दीदियर डेस चैम्प जो है, ठीक है, लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर खेलो और ये सेम वाला फॉर्मेशन खिलाओ जो मैं खिला रहा हूँ। और बस तुम्हें ये वाला इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन देनी है, अपनी एंकरमैन को एंकरिंग करके रखना है और कुछ इंडिविजुअल नहीं देना है। अगर तुम्हारा अटैकिंग फुल बैक है तभी उन दोनों को डिफेंसिव दो। अगर दो जो एंकरिंग जो अटैकिंग फुल बैक ले, एल बी और आर बी जो भी अटैकिंग फुल बैक होगा, अगर दोनों ही अटैकिंग फुल बैक है तो दोनों को ही दो, और जो एक होगा एक को डिफेंसिव दो। बस और कुछ नहीं देना। और अपना कार्य, और एक को एसेस कर दो। एसेस हमेशा ये वाला ना होल प्लेयर खिलाओ, ये जो होता है ये वाला होल प्लेयर खिलाओ हमेशा। होल प्लेयर, ये बॉक्स टू बॉक्स, ये एंकरमैन, और ये इधर भी एक होल प्लेयर, और दोनों गोल पोचर जो होता है। पीसी से स्ट्रीम कर रही हो, थोड़ा सेटअप बताओ। पीसी से स्ट्रीम कर रहे हो, पीसी लिखो है, एक्सक्लेमेशन पीसी लिखो, पूरा सेटअप आ जाएगा, या डिस्क्रिप्शन में चेक कर सकते हो मेरे स्ट्रीम के पीसी में। नाइट बट काम नहीं कर रहा है क्या? हेलो, रुको मैं डाल देता हूँ, डाल देता हूँ, मैं खुद डाल देता हूँ, मैं खुद डाल दे रहा हूँ। अरे बहुत हो जाएगा, उतना डाल ही नहीं सकता। रुको डाल देता हूँ, मैं धीरे दो दो करके डालता हूँ, ठीक है, पीछे सेटअप डालता हूँ पहले। बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है। सीपीयू कूलर और बाकी का गेमिंग गियर जो है वो भी डाल देता हूँ। ये सब सेट करना पड़ेगा, शायद कुछ तो दिक्कत हो रहा है। नाइट बोर्ड चेक करना पड़ेगा, क्या है नाइट बोर्ड का, क्या दिक्कत हो रहा है। भाई अपने सेटअप पे कितना खर्चा किया होगा? अभी क्या ही बोलूं, तुम जितने में मैंने डाला है सब कुछ हिसाब करके देख लो अमेजोन में जा जाके। अमेजोन में चेक करो, सब मिल जाएगा भाई। मैंने रिसेंटली अपग्रेड भी किया है, मेरे को बस GTA आएगा तब अगर चलेगा तो 3060 फिर रखूंगा, वरना अपग्रेड कर लूंगा। सेलर। सेटअप प्राइस बताओ। 200K समथिंग कुछ होगा। सब कुछ मिला के, मॉनिटर वगैरह ये सब कुछ मिला के। फ्रेंडली खेलोगे? हाँ आ जाओ, फ्रेंडली खेल। रूम दे रहा हूँ, रूम पे लिख लो आईडी। आ जाओ रूम में। 2 मिनट हाँ आ जाओ आ जाओ, जल्दी आ जाओ। पहले ब्रो, ब्लोडिक्स, ब्लिक्स, ब्लिक्स लाइव यूएस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल चाल ब्रो? जो देख रहा है भाई लाइव, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दिस लैंग्वेज दैट्स यू स्पीक, इज द हिंदी ब्रो, इंडियन हिंदी लैंग्वेज। वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम ब्रो? आई एम फ्रॉम यूके। अच्छा। यू सॉ द पोर्तुगल मैच? इट्स टू गुड मैच ब्रो। I don't know how I come to an Indian stream, bro. It's a algorithm, YouTube algorithm. गेम देखा है आपने? जल्दी से स्टार्ट करो। गेम, अरे आ रहा है एक बंदा, आ रहा है गेम देखना है, आ रहा है एक बंदा। स्टार्ट कर दिया। No, I support my country. Everyone support. Okay, करो करो करो। You do, bro. You do support your country, bro. I do. I support my country. Everyone do. Everyone's country, bro. Harry Kane, you watch only your Harry England match and don't see other match. Why? Madrid blood, bro. I already watch, bro.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening.
I
and the
also
promise
watch
of another match
England
that
game.
will really get the juices flowing.
No,
And
I
I'm
watch
joined in the
yesterday
commentary
match
box by
Portugal
the
versus
familiar figure of
Croatia.
Jim Beglin. Hi, Peter.
I
It's
also watch,
great to
bro.
be here.
I also watch England's game
Red
and
and black
France
wherever you
game
turn.
and
The San Siro is buzzing.
Spain game
He's
also.
certainly up for this
For
one.
Madrid blood, bro.
So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. And Araujo.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely weighted ball.
Galat.
And that was very necessary. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, it's come to nothing. Rafael Varane.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Shevchenko,
No
what
doubt
are you
the
doing,
opposition
bro?
will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Araujo is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nesta calmly anticipates. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there.
मैनुअल अकंज अच्छा खेल रहा है भाई इसका.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard. And he's in on goal. Beckham!
उतना थोड़ा सा
And he
शॉट
was
से क्या
there
हुआ
to get
और
a
वो भी weak
vital
foot, bro.
touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. What a throw in. And he was alert to it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shot at goal! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Quite incredible. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Oh my god.
Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Eto'o just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Gullit. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. 60 minutes played. Gullit. That has been cut short. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the counter is on. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
वे क्या कर रहे हो?
And it's Koulibaly. Filippo Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Yamal. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And this is Shevchenko. He has found the way through.
भाई कितनी जोर से
For
टैकल
a
किया इसने.
bust challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Maldini cuts it out. Yaya Toure. Inzaghi. Beckham. Oh, that's an excellent intercept. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcome.
Solid win. खेलना है. One more match. One more match. How Indian never want. Where, bro? Where never there? You talking about FIFA World Cup? Where India in FIFA, bro? How I can explain this? You know why? This fucking Indian football board.
One and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So straight into the action. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well,
Big chance! They've scored!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's found a way through. Pull it. And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, the referee's got a
अबे
decision
foul है
to
भाई.
make here. What's he going to give?
ये red card है, bro.
The referee's decided
अबे
that
red
he was
card
fouled
है.
outside the box,
What
and it
the
is just a free kick. Marquinhos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Varane makes the interception. Eto'o! Eto'o! Denied by an instinctive save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now this chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the great...
And a chance! Yes!
I know about Chetri, bro. Everyone know about Chetri
They
after
are flying.
Messi and Ronaldo. He top
Another moment
scorer.
of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Pull it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance!
क्या बचा
It's
भाई?
loose and there's a race for the ball. Beckham. That's it, 45 minutes up. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Milan looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. The second half is up and running. Drogba. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. And they win it back again. Nesta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Milan, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Shoots! He's kicked it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So can they do it again? He leaps for it! And a neat finish! They are playing them off the park! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh
Milan
my God.
are having a ball here. Gerrard, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 7.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the
Why
stadium are
always
leaving in
tackling
droves,
loose?
and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. And Shevchenko! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van der Ven. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. And that is out of play.
Substitution.
Substitution. Be my baby.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Corner. तो हुआ था.
Maldini with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that is asking. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, tries from
What are you
distance.
doing, bro?
And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
Link-up play, running in behind. Be my baby. भाई तुम्हारे लिए टीम बहुत ज़्यादा हाई हो गई है. मुझे दूसरा को टीम से खेलना पड़ेगा. fucked up gameplay by opponent. पर लास्ट में पता नहीं क्या ही कर उसने किया भाई. Which club do you support? What do you think? Hello brother, कैसे हो esports? Welcome to the stream. What do you think? Which club I support? I support FC Bayern Munich. IDDB after the match कर दूँ. I support Real Madrid. Hala Madrid.
So bring it on. High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Don't know which club do Indians support. I think
A
Real Madrid.
fabulous show of
We
vivid
always Real
colour and
Madrid.
vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Everyone support Real, bro. Real fan base is too much bigger than any
So
club.
off we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xavi Alonso. Batistuta!
बहुत बाहर मारा.
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Schneider. Xavi Alonso. Puskas. And this is Batistuta!
ऐसे कैसे गोल हो जाएगा?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Seedorf.
क्या कर रही हो?
Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's forced to go back. Seedorf. Pull it. He'll try from distance. Superb from Hullet.
Super from Hala
That
Madrid.
is a gem, an absolute gem. And there is your opener.
My God.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Schneider.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Eto! It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann running with intent. Seedorf defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hullet picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
अबे मार
Now
लो
he's got
भाई.
space here. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Double touch.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well read, nice interception. Eto'o. Look at the space. Can he finish? Eto'o! He is just a joy! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
opponent में काट ही दिया भाई.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological way.
It's Asa! Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Be my baby.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 77, Schneider.
We're on the move again.
Griezmann. Number 2,
Eto'o,
Hydra.
looking for a runner. Pullet finding himself in space.
Oh,
On the field, number 11,
which I saw 6,000.
Platini. Number
6,000 Indian rupees.
Hakimi. Number 4, Arasi.
It's a
Yaya
Kreo.
Toure.
It's a Indian band, Kreo. No. What are you doing, man?
Totti, can he get it through? Xabi, a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Rijkaard is clearly
like
kicking
news.
himself here. He knew
I
that was
think.
a great opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need,
Eto'o!
बाहर क्या मार रहा है
That wasn't a
भाई?
bad hit by any means.
well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Costa Curta. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Totti!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's another good win of the ball. Seedorf. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have...
Big chance!
My
Yes!
bet it's only $63. अच्छा.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Totti. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Milan are coasting towards victory. Good running, strong and purposeful. Backward it goes. Pullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Hazard tries to pass it through.
अरे यार गलत रिसीव किया उसने.
Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Plays a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that's been won straight back.
Has been indicated.
Shot could be on. Shevchenko! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
क्या ही कर लेगा तू पॉज करके what he doing bro क्या ही करना चाहता है
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Conte. Substitution.
Totti. And that's that. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what...
my baby जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को Osman Ballon d'Or. Osman Ballon d'Or. Osman Ballon d'Or. Oh my God.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against France.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Hazard, he'll try from distance.
भाई यार लाइन में नहीं था
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well timed, excellent interception. Olise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the ball is out of play. Now it's Eto. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot!
भाई
And it's
गोल
in!
होने पर साला ऑफसाइड देता है
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. So it is still 0-0. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now,
क्या
can
हो
they
रहा
get
है
him
भाई?
away?
क्या हो रहा है?
Now there's a fine ball. Pull it. And here's Eto. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Eto. Olise. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And there's green grass ahead of him. And here's Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yaya Toure.
अरे बहुत
Milan
ज्यादा अंदर
couldn't
घुस
do a
रहा
whole
है
lot with it there.
Hazard.
They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Marino. He's found the... Marino! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Dembele. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Olise. Nesta spots it and intercepts. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Eto'o, and here's Azar. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish of true class. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
My God, bro, you can't win. कुछ भी कर ले भाई, अभी तो ग्लोबल खाएगा तू.
So we have movement on both benches. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache.
Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Quality ball. And it's Hullet. Hullet makes it. And Hullet!
अबे कुस्ता तेरी.
And that could have brought them level.
Hullet clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Milan have their second corner now.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to...
Bullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well cleared. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Yaya Toure. Mbappe shoots! He's got a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
क्या लगा ब्रत तुम जीत जाओगे बट इसकी रैंक कैसे नहीं हाँ पैसे वाला आदमी है भाई बिग टाइम उठा के रखा है सर व्हाई नॉट प्ले कुरान उल्टा खिला रहे आरबी पे एलबी खिला रहा है एलबी को आरबी क्या है क्या भाई तो
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zola. And Zola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. pull it. That ball looks a good one. An uncompromising challenge.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nicely shaped ball. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His
Nah,
teammates
no,
are
no, no,
really
no, no, no,
annoyed
no,
with
no.
that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pull it, going face to face with his great
कर तो रहा
rival.
हूँ, डबल टच कर क्यों नहीं रहा भाई?
That is good alertness. Solar. Solar! World class from Zola! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this.
Yeah. पार कर लूँ.
Brilliant save from Buffon! That is quite remarkable.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
कर क्यों ला रहे हो?
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Rummenigge. And the finish! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities. He's had a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A
What
finish
smartest
right
is
from the
player,
top
bro.
draw! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are down to 10 men. And he should have made it 4.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Quality ball. Now it's Eto. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Thuram. And it's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delightful ball. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
25.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo
Number 10.
takes a shot!
Number
He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good progress on the left. Delivers the ball. Goal! And there's a goal! Rummenigge driving forward. Oh, well played. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bellingham. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Lahm, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. There's the shot! And it's in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The goal scorer for Milan. Number 5. Bellingham.
Milan still making a fight of this. Company. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Seedorf. That's that, the end. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and...
same as my setting. Hey, फिर भी क्यों smart अच्छे player आ रहे हैं?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive
कौन
goal!
दिया भाई पास इतना अच्छा?
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti played into the... He's had a shot! Ronaldo is flagged offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's rising!
ये कैसे निकल
but
रहा है
not
बीच में
quite.
से?
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Eto'o unable to make it
Yeah,
happen for all
bhai.
his good intentions. Looking for the run and the through ball. He's in a great position here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the shot count keeps on rising.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
Great vision. Hazard. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Be my baby.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump. That's another chance. And again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And he's only too happy to take that back.
भाई क्या सेव दिया भाई
Gabriel,
माइकल ने
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Now, who's Dembele?
पीटर्स
Oh,
माइकल क्या
fine
खेल
stop
रहा है
from
भाई
the
मैच में
keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real
Okay, bro.
personality and character.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Number 11, Hazard.
Milan get the second half going.
Number 14, Doku.
Luis
Substitutions
Suarez.
taking place.
No way through. Can he get it through?
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. Seedorf. Played out towards the right wing. Seedorf. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, he can only improve on that one next time.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Dembele. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's a good spell of possession, this. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
Eh?
You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's found space here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Knocks it into space. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Luis Suarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ronaldinho plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Milan could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So there it is.
Be my baby.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making like...
Oh, he's all alone! And Shevchenko!
Why Victor? Why
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Pull it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement.
That was lovely, that.
Real chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
No goals as yet. He's dribbled past his man here. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's not an especially good pass, that. Cruyff. 15 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Oh, good read. He's gone forward. Spread to the right. And it's Eto'o. Hazard. He's in a good... And Hullet! Oh, it rattles the bar. No, just not quite.
Hullet must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Pull it. And here's Eto. Look at the... Azar! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it
कुछ
had to be
दिखा रहा
him.
था तू भाई मेरे को.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Pullet. Now that's well seen too. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7.
Milan have their second corner now.
Number 9. Eto. Coming on the field. Number 15. Mbappe.
Hazard goes short.
Number 11.
Shot a goal! Not a bad try by any means. Rooney. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Azar. Has a look and plays it forward. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best.
What the fuck? Huh?
Substitution for Milan. Number 10. Hazard. Coming on the field is number 22, Pepe.
It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, what? He's having a shot! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
51 minutes is
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yaya Toure looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to play him in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Pullet. Adams was in no mood for any of that.
added minutes has been indicated.
Shot can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Rummenigge. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...
मैं लास्ट मैच खेलते ठीक है फिर मेरे को जिम भी जाना है
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Azar. And it's Figo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Uruguay finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Azar. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short, forced to go back, and it's Eto'o. And now they can spring out of defence. Varane cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0. And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Figo tries to clear. Is there any support? He might not. Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
It's Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Bale. No, he's not getting past him there. Bullet. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. And claimed it back swiftly. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. And he was quick to react. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Number 24.
So off we go again.
Number 7. Karl-Heinz
That's
Rummenigge.
really well manoeuvred.
On the field,
Stood up well to him there.
Messi. Number 17, Aubameyang.
Seedorf. Shot could be on. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. Hazard. Uruguay appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Messi. Now it's Bale. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No outsmarting him this time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 25. Scholes. Substitution.
Tries to play it through. No way through there. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Decent chance! Has another go! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do...
He's having a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bellingham clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Aubameyang. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Now it's Aubameyang. No, that's been intercepted. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. He's had it taken off him. Now who's going to be first to this? And time is up. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win
68 है भाई, 66 है भाई हेडिंग। जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को। फिर भाई लास्ट गेम था, ठीक है, मेरे को जिम भी जाना है, 6:30 बजने वाले हैं। आज के लिए इतना ही, कल मिलते हैं भाई न्यू स्ट्रीम पे। कल फुटबॉल नहीं खेलूंगा, तो कल थोड़ा लिटिल लाइट में खत्म करूंगा, ठीक है। मिलते हैं भाई कल के स्ट्रीम में, आज के लिए बाय बाय। थैंक यू जिसने भी स्ट्रीम पे आया है सबको बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा शुक्रिया। गुड ने भाई, फीफा वर्ल्ड कप देखो, खुश रहो, मन को खुश रखो सब। चलो मिलते हैं भाई एक और न्यू स्ट्रीम पे, बाय बाय।